Turns out that Ali Dawah found out that in the Bible, God is described as having his outstretched arm and things like that. And Ali Dawah's mind was blown at the hypocrisy of Christians on this issue. Here we are criticizing Allah for actually being a physical being, and yet God, right there in the Bible, is said to have his outstretched arm. So we're going to check it out. Here we go.
Go and ask your God. Go and ask him. Pray to your God and ask him what is the truth. That's all I'm saying. I'm not here to convince you.
Well, we can tell you what he doesn't have. He doesn't have two right hands. He doesn't have a foot that's in hell. He doesn't have a face. He doesn't have woolly hair. He doesn't have more than one eye. He has described God. We can tell you what he's not like. We can tell you what he's not like.
Right.
Does your God have a head?
Huh?
Does your God have a head?
In what sense?
Your God.
Does he have what?
He's got hands.
In what way?
What do you mean in what way? Look at it.
Are you asking about his incarnation? Brother, I'm trying to talk to you. Hey, brother, I'm trying to talk to you. Are you asking about his incarnation?
Your God.
Are you asking about his incarnation? Yeah, are you asking? Oh, the Father? Yeah, the Father doesn't have hands. No, he does not. He's immaterial. All right, now let me ask you now. Does your God have hands?
He has.
He has hands. Does he have a foot?
He has a shin.
He has a shin. He has a shin. He has a shin. So your God sounds like me.
Your God sounds like me.
He has a shin. He has a shin. So your God sounds like me. Your God sounds like me.
Sovereign Lord, you have made the heavens and the earth by your great power and outstretched arm.
Oh, so I just told you what that is, huh?
Outstretched arm.
Oh, so God's power is his outstretched arm. Amazing.
What did he say? Your God doesn't go up. What did he say?
No, he doesn't. Not an arm like Allah. Not like two arms like Allah got.
How is it? How is your God's arm?
It's his power.
His power.
Yes.
So in Psalm 19, it says, "The heavens declare the glory of God, and the skies proclaim the work of his hands." That's a poetic text. As I read that as a Christian, it didn't even dawn on me that it meant God literally had hands. But as I'm reading the Quran, I kept coming across the story of Allah telling the angels to prostrate to Adam. Allah rebukes him. And then he says, "Why did you refuse to bow down to the one that I made with my hands?" Now, the Arabic is actually more emphatic here than some translations. It says my two hands. So if his two hands are just a metaphor for his power, then Satan and the angels should bow down to the Son because it was made with Allah's two hands. It has to be singling out Adam from everything else as that which Allah made with his two hands.
It's his power.
Where did you bring it from?
It's from the verse. The verse said, hold on, point to me. The verse said that God's power is his outstretched arm. What are we doing?
Look. Power before power and outstretched arm.
Oh,
Speak English.
so it's power and his outstretched arm.
It says power and outstretched arms. It says it, then says it again. It says it, and it says it again in a different way. It says it, and it says it again in a different way.
He's trying to say the arm is power.
Yes, his arm is his power. Yes, his arm is his power.
Now, if you guys notice, when he gets caught out,
His arm is his power. Then come deal with me if I'm ignorant. Don't sit down. Come deal with me.
No.
That's what I thought.
What did I tell you?
That's what I thought.
I told you.
Because it's too easy, brother. It's too easy.
Me and you are equals.
No, you're not. You're not even equal to my bodyguard. My bodyguard cooked you last time.
Brother, should I follow scripture here?
Now, my turn.
Brother, should I follow scripture here?
Is it my turn? Hey, Ali, is it my turn?
Brother, should I follow here?
Is it my turn?
Yes, what I'm doing.
All right, now watch this. Now, I'm about to show you something. That your God cannot show you. Watch this. This is John 4. This is what it says. But an hour is coming, and now is, when the true worshipers will worship the Father in spirit and in truth.
They worship the Father.
For such people, the Father seeks to be his worshipers. God is spirit. God is spirit, right? Do spirits have arms?
You tell me.
You got to Ali. Do spirits have arms? Be real with me.
Scripture says yes.
Be real with me.
Ali says,
Be
scripture
real.
says yes.
According to the hadith, I'm created in Allah's image according to Sahih Bukhari. So Sahih Bukhari says that we are made in the image of Allah. So does Allah have a face like me?
Good, perfect.
No, let him answer.
I'm the only one that's debating this clown while doing a thumbnail and I'm releasing a video.
So watch this, guys. So listen, ladies and gentlemen. So he says that God has arms. I already told him that God is spirit. This is what our Bible says, right? Now watch this. He didn't know. He knows how to answer. He says we know that spirits do not have a physical body parts. They're immaterial. Now, Ollie knows that. So when I show him, it says that God is spirit. So what does it mean when God has an arm? What does it mean that God has his power? It means that God showcases his power, his authority. But in Islam, they don't have this distinction because they don't know if Allah is a spirit or not. They don't know if Allah is immaterial. They don't know if Allah is physical. We know that that our God, the Father, is spirit. So he doesn't have literal hands. He doesn't have literal arms. But their God does. They can't compete with this. So my question to you is Allah spirit or is he physical?
Simple question.
Answer the question.
No,
come on, Ali.
Now,
Ali, answer.
In our faith, in our religion,
is he spirit or is he physical?
we say, "Laysa kamithlihi shay," meaning there is nothing like Allah. Now, in their religion, there is nothing like unto him.
What does that mean? For example, I'm trying to clarify. Okay, does Allah have hands? Right.
The way in His Majesty, yes.
Right, and we have hands, right?
Yes.
Okay.
But it's not the same hand.
Exactly. I got you.
Good. Does the
I got
God
you.
have a hand?
Yes.
Does the God have a hand?
Yes.
Is it the same hand?
Not as
Good.
ours.
Now one question.
So
do you exist?
Hold on. One second, bro.
Do you exist?
Do you
exist?
1 second.
I'm gonna be quiet.
I exist. I have hands.
Does God exist?
God exists.
Is it the same
so
existence?
Are we similar to?
Is it the same existence?
Are we similar?
No. Good. Perfect.
What?
Yeah, good. Perfect. This is the crux of the matter. Did you hear that? Do you exist?
I exist. Does Allah exist?
Does God exist?
Yes.
Is it the same
So
existence?
are we? So
is it the same existence?
Let me answer you, and I'm gonna ask you a point after this. So it's not the same existence, but are we similar in that we both exist?
Yeah, that's the point.
Okay, so we do have a similarity
exist,
to Allah,
but
right?
It's not the same.
Okay, so we have.
God has a hand. I have a hand.
I got
but
you.
It's not the way that God has a hand.
I got you. So we're similar to Allah, but not in every way, right?
It's going to become a Salafi when it
Wait,
becomes
Ali,
Muslim.
just answer.
Yes.
So we have similarities to Allah in that we have
look who's
hands,
back there.
we exist,
Mercy.
but mercy.
What, Drake?
Yeah, I didn't realize you.
You just noticed Drake. You just noticed Drake, man. Drake's been there the entire time.
But I didn't. His head's shaved, and last time I saw him, he didn't have a shaved head,
and didn't have the gayest shirt I've ever seen in my life on.
Yeah, that's the other thing.
God, but it's not the same.
Okay,
So Allah is perfect. To us, it's not.
got it. So we are like Allah, but we're not perfect like Allah.
No, we're not like Allah.
I'm confused.
We have, look, you're not confused.
I am.
You admitted it. We exist, Allah exists, not the same.
So we're like Allah that we exist.
For example, you exist, the Father exists. Is it the same existence?
So am I like the Father that I exist?
No, you share the existence. But your
Okay.
existence comes to an end, but His doesn't.
Sure.
Good.
So
Alpha and Omega.
Pause here.
Like
So
Melchizedek.
just like how Allah exists, He exists, I exist.
Yes.
I don't exist the same way Allah exists.
Perfect.
But we are similar in that we exist, right?
Yeah, yes, existence.
So in existence we are alike.
Yes.
He just admitted it. So he goes, as far as existence is concerned, we're alike in that we both exist. Yes. Okay. So you can be like Allah in certain ways. He got him to admit the bare minimum, at least in terms of existence, right?
So we are like Allah in certain instances, correct?
In this context, existence is what we share.
Sure.
The name and we share. But it's not the same thing.
I got you. So what you're saying is that we're like Allah in one way, but we're not like Allah in another way. Is that correct?
Am I speaking English?
It's a waste of time.
No, Chef.
It's a waste of time.
Oh, no,
Chef, I'm doing my fun now. It's not a waste
now
of
he doesn't
time.
want you to talk to me.
Chef, I'm doing my fun now. It's
Now
not a
he
waste
doesn't
of
want you to talk to me, Ali.
Chef.
Ali, listen to him. Listen to him, Ali. Listen to him, Ali.
This guy, leave him to me. Please. This guy is not ready.
So watch this. Jesus says in Luke 24, and he said to them, why are you troubled? And why do doubts arise in your hearts? See my hands. You listening? Are you listening?
Yeah, I'm
okay. He says, see my hands.
Yes.
See my feet. Yes. That it is I myself. He says, touch me and see. He says, for a spirit does not have flesh and bones.
You're saying this.
As you see that I have.
You're saying this.
Jesus is.
Okay,
Jesus is. So watch this.
You guys catching this? So he's connecting it, and they got diverted for a little bit. But earlier he showed that Jesus said that God is spirit, and now he's pointing out that Jesus also says a spirit doesn't have flesh and bones. So a spirit, it doesn't have physical body parts.
Wait, slow down. So Jesus just made it clear, spirits don't have bodies, right? So if God the Father is spirit, then God the Father does not have a physical body. Now here's my question to you. Is Allah a spirit or is he a physical being?
Listen, we are careful to what we say about Allah.
Okay.
We don't just willy-nilly, he's this, he's a man, he ate it. We're very careful. You know why? Because we're not irresponsible like you guys and do blasphemy. Jesus is that. We're very careful to what we say about Allah. You know why? Because we take our religion seriously. So
what's the answer?
We don't say Allah is a spirit or physical. We don't do that.
So which one? So what is he?
There is nothing like him.
What does that mean, bro? You're telling me Allah is nothing. So Allah is not spirit. Steve, he's not physical. So what the hell is he?
What is that? What is that? Even Steve said, Ali, there's nothing like. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it.
Oh, no, I get it. So Ali Dawa is saying, there's nothing like Allah. And the guy goes, there's nothing like you, Ali Dawa. So Allah is like Ali Dawa in that there's nothing like either one of them.
My wife says that to me. My wife says that to me every day. There's nothing like it.
On her whiteboard.
I said you're damn right. Yes.
He brought it up and said on the whiteboard.
Now,
so what is Allah then? What is he?
Now, we said very clearly what Allah says in the Quran. We affirm that for Himself.
What does that mean?
I don't make stuff in my mind. So I look at the Quran. The Quran says, Allah says, قُلْ هُوَ اللَّهُ أَحَدٌ اللَّهُ الصَّمَدُ لَمْ يَلِدْ وَلَمْ يُولَدْ وَلَمْ يَكُنْ لَهُ كُفُوًا أَحَدٌ.
In English,
say, I'm translating. This is coming. Be patient. Say He is one.
One what?
One what?
What?
3 in 1.
One what? See? Look, the basic questions destroyed your surah.
He doesn't know what one is.
Allah is one. One what? One God, one person, one entity?
How many fingers?
What is he?
What is the finger?
Oh, how many fingers? He said how many fingers?
How many fingers?
So what is Allah? What is Allah?
Look. How many fingers?
Hey, what is in Allah? We got what is the Quran?
What? Say Allah
what's
is
the debate? What's in Allah?
Look, check this out now.
Wait,
now
one what?
Allahu Samad. He is self-sufficient. He does not beget nor is he begotten.
One what?
And there is nothing like unto him.
What does that mean? Because you just said we're like Allah.
What do you want to know? He's not normal. I'm speaking English. I'm not speaking Turkish.
He said we're like Allah in one way, but we're not like Allah in another way. So in what way are we not like Allah?
Again, you believe God is a man and a fully man.
What is Allah? Ali, what is Allah? What is he? You don't know, huh? See, hey, look. And here's the problem.
Whatever makes you happy.
Muslims don't know what Allah is.
Makes you happy,
but look, they go to the Quran. Just 1 second. Just look, in the Christian God, he tells us that God is spirit. So we know that our God is immaterial.
Okay.
He doesn't.
Okay.
He can't tell us if his God is immaterial.
Okay.
He can't tell us if he's physical.
Check this out.
So what is he?
Okay, check this out. Watch this now. Watch this now. Now he's going to need the Father.
What is he?
Now watch this. Now is he spirit?
Huh?
Is he spirit?
We already answered that. What is Allah?
Good. No, I said to you, there's nothing like him.
No, that's not answering.
We don't know. We don't know.
Thank you. There it is.
Whoa, we don't know.
Spirit.
I promise you, I'll let you.
They don't know.
I promise you, I'll do it.
Just 1 second. Moses saw his backside.
I promise you, I'll deal with you.
Moses saw his backside. What did he see?
They don't know.
She knows. Yes. She's like, oh, damn.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, no.
He's trying to use a distraction.
I love Jesus.
It's a distraction. It's a distraction.
I love Jesus.
It's a distraction. It's a distraction.
He's trying to start up a discussion with other people.
Sister, I love Jesus.
You don't know what you're doing.
Sister, it's a distraction. When I asked him, look, he's trying.
He crapped himself.
When I asked him, what is Allah? He said, I don't know.
No, we don't know.
Oh, we. Look, even better.
Yes.
So Muslims as a people, as a ummah, they don't know what the heck their God is. So therefore, how can you even tell me who God is when you don't know what he is?
This is now it's reminding me of like Paul in Acts 17. The God you don't know, I'm here to proclaim to you.
Don't know.
No, we don't know.
Oh, we. Look, even better.
Yes.
So Muslims as a people, as a ummah, they don't know what the heck their God is. So therefore, how can you even tell me who God is when you don't know what he is? Can women give dawah?
Yes.
Okay. That's a good topic. That's a hot topic right now.
He's my brother. I love him.
Look at that. He even has a typo on it. Can woman give dawah? Ali Dawa, it needs to either be can a woman give dawah or can women give dawah, not can woman give dawah, unless you're just talking about like woman, like the nature of woman. Can woman give nature? Like can man do this? Interesting. But yeah.
Muslim lantern, alhamdulillah, many people coming to Islam. As you can see,
They can't really hear you because the
they
microphone.
don't need to. My dad's going to hear me.
Oh, okay.
About 5-10 minutes, once I do the thumbnail.
So he's saying that, you know, Muslim lantern is a brother of his, but he made a mistake. Is that right?
No, he didn't make a mistake.
Oh.
He has a valid opinion.
Okay. So just to be clear, is he saying that it is okay for women to go and do
No,
dawah?
he believes they can't. I believe they can.
So you guys disagree?
Yeah, we disagree, but we don't disagree on who God is.
Yeah, I bet you do.
Okay, so Anthony, you probably haven't been following the latest Dawa drama, but you have these this new generation of young TikTok Muslim girls giving Dawa, but they're like debating like guys, and then it's a question of, and you have all these objections like, one, are women even allowed to be giving Dawa? Are they allowed to do that sort of thing on social media where people can hear their voices and so on? Are they allowed to be interacting with non-Muslim men in these discussions? Then you have objections to how they behave. They're like pretty foul-mouthed. Sometimes they give Sam a run for his money. So you have all these kinds of issues, and then like the added issue of the example that they're setting for the younger generation of Muslim girls who are on TikTok, and they're watching these Muslim ladies give Dawa, and you have these sheikhs and Muslim leaders. Even the Grand Mufti of Saudi Arabia said women can't be doing this, and the women on the TikTok Dawa girls are like, you can't tell us what to do. And so they think this is setting a really, really bad example, and it's going to ruin their control. So you had Muslim Lantern, he jumps in there and says, no, these women shouldn't be doing this. And then you have Ali Dawa and Muhammad Hijab saying, no, it's very good. We want them. They have to go and recruit other women because revert sisters take it best. That's an actual quote from Muhammad Hijab. Revert sisters take it best.
I do remember hearing Sheikh Asim comment on this.
Yep.
I forgot the term that he used, but it was something to the effect of they're crossing some kind of feminine barrier. Or he was talking about, you know, the veil obviously screens off the appearance, but when they're talking, they're also somehow transgressing the intent behind this sort of thing. He used some term.
Oh yeah. He was, it was almost like the spirit of the ruling. I forget what he said too. Yeah, I saw that. But yeah, so it was. You're technically wearing the niqab, but it's like you're missing the point of the niqab by how you're acting and so on. So anyway, yeah, there's Dawa wars erupting over this. People are taking sides, and Ali Dawa just said, okay, we may disagree on this here, but we don't disagree on Allah. He's acting like they don't disagree on Allah.
In fact, speaking of veils, according to the Islamic sources, Allah is screened off by a veil.
And he should
be. Allah wears a niqab.
Yeah, and he should, because as we found out from these TikTok Muslimas, Allah can actually be described as mother, can be called mother, because he could be described that way metaphorically. He could be described metaphorically, according to the Bible, that way. But father got abrogated with the Quran, and therefore Allah can only be described as mother. And that's why he has to go around wearing a lovely niqab. All right, let's see. Come on, stand up like a man, Ali Dawa.
I bet you do. If I asked you what your Tahi was and I asked him, y'all would give different answers. I bet you
see
that.
the difference between us? You would have an ideology about theology. Yes, you define theology in the sense where is God, Jesus, the Son of God, is it part, how many essence, how many persons?
Yeah, you guys will disagree about his attributes.
Did he see how many essences?
In Islam, there's one Allah. The Prophet Muhammad is the final messenger.
That's not true.
The Quran is the final messenger.
That's not true at all.
Not the Son of
It
God.
depends, Ali Dawa. It depends on what Muslim you ask.
Is he eternally generated? Yes. Is he the only true
It
God?
depends on what Muslim you ask.
No, he doesn't know.
Because in some Muslims, Allah is above the throne. Other Muslims, He's on the throne. Other Muslims, He's around the throne.
Who Allah is?
Oh, sorry.
The definition. Who Allah? Look, come on, guys.
You don't know who He is.
Guys.
Some of you guys think He's like the Dajjal. Some of you guys don't think He's like the Dajjal.
Guys, catch that right there. He said, you don't know who Allah is. You don't know who Allah is. That sounds like he's just, tossing out an insult. By the end of this, it's been fully proven. Ali Dawah can't say whether Allah is spirit, whether he's physical, and you have no idea what Allah is. You can't even say it. And so anyway, he said it here at the beginning, and then it gets amply proven.
Like, for example, you think that Muslims will be confused about Allah with the Dajjal?
I'm doing a thumbnail and debating. To me,
That's good.
To me, it shows how unimportant he is. I'm doing a thumbnail and debating.
Right. It's so unimportant. I'm doing a fundraiser about making a video about can women do Dawa.
Thumbnail and I'm debating.
Notice. This is a question with Ali Dawa. It's about can women do Dawa. That's what they're debating about. They don't know. Can women spread the truth? And in Islam, it's a question.
When it comes to you,
it's a different opinion.
We have faith. Not with them. Is he the son of God? Is he a part of God?
In Islam, they're questioning whether women can go out and spread the truth. In Christianity, you can go out and preach.
I am one of those women.
There we go.
Surah 3:54 said they deceive and Allah deceive. Allah is
the best of deceivers. Wow.
That's interesting.
I am one of those women.
See, this is one of these women that can go out and spread the truth.
Jesus Christ.
In Islam, they want you to shut up.
Pig is so many. Yes. Go and ask your God. Go and ask him.
He can't hear them.
Yeah? Don't believe me.
Their God can't.
That image is killing me. So you've got Ali Dawa and his sheikh sitting there, and then back of them, almost like them projected onto the screen, a couple of women with mouths wide open. I don't know. Is that supposed to be their shadow cast on the screen, or is it supposed to present a contrast between their view of women? They're supposed to shut up, but there's these women right behind them, like they're laughing at them or something.
Yeah, or maybe it is. Maybe Ali Dawa's like, yo, we got to support the women, and they're talking and stuff and giving the presentation. So let's go set up in front of the cabaret sign so they know we support them. Something like that. But, wow, this is